Hi everybody, welcome to Creators Learning Hub, and today we are talking about 5 important reasons why you need to improve your photography skills. Now, photography skills cut across many places. For example, how to operate a camera, how to operate light, how to use software like Photoshop and Lightroom, and also how to run even the business of photography. Skills is a great thing for you to have in your portfolio because it will take you very, very far. So it is important for us to understand the reasons why you need to improve on your photography skills. Now, number one, if you want to run a photography business, whether partially or full-time, you need to improve your photography skills. Now, running a photography business is not all about the money, it's all about your skill. People pay you because of what you can do and what they see you can do. And so it's important for you to improve your photography skills in all aspects. How you operate your camera, how fast you deliver, your editing skills, your lighting skills. It's important for you to improve your photography skills so that you can give value to your customers so that they can even pay you more. Now, it's important for you to understand that you can earn a lot of money running a photography business, whether you're a full-time photographer or you're a part-time photographer. Now, let's talk about part-time photography. If you're a part-time photographer, only working in the weekends and the evenings by doing, for example, birthday parties or weddings, you can earn close to $500 or to $1,000 or from $1,000 to $2,000 a month just doing part-time photography. Now, it's important for you to know that this is just part-time. You are working during the day and working during the weekends. Now, how much more can you earn when you are a full-time photographer? But then for you to earn this amount of money, it's important for you to have very high skills, and that's where you have to improve on your photography skills. Number 2 is communication. Now, photography is not all about taking pictures. It's about communicating something. Now, remember the quote that says that a picture speaks 1,000 words. Now, why do people say that? Because a picture is supposed to communicate or to tell a story. We call it conceptual photography. And so as a photographer, you need to learn how to communicate. You need how to adjust or make your pictures to communicate a certain thing to the viewer. And so, for example, if you are a marketer in a company and you need to communicate using pictures, you need to learn the art of photography, but also the art of communication. And so the photography skills that you learn, whether from our YouTube channel or from any other place, should help you become a better communicator of something that you want people to learn or to understand from you. Number 3 is documentation. Now, this may not be for you who is running a business. Maybe for you who likes traveling with your family or with your friends. Maybe it's a road trip or maybe it's a holiday somewhere. It's important for you to learn how to document and document in a skillful way. Now, the reason why I would recommend for you to improve your photography skills is because in documenting, it's more of storytelling, as we spoke in the earlier point. And so documentation, whether you are doing travel photography or maybe you are doing just travel documentation for your family and friends, it's important for you to have a little level of improved skills on photography so that you can be able to tell the story well, to document well, maybe to use lighting. For example, when you are having photo shoots during the sunset, you want to take exciting pictures that are not just pictures. Now, you do not want you who owns a camera to have pictures that look like they are taken using a cell phone. And so it's important for you to get a little bit of skill when you're doing more of your documentary photography so that you can be able to capture amazing moments that even your children will see, and they will realize that these people really had a lot of fun. So number 4 is a high income skill. What do I mean by high income skill? Now, sometimes we would want something that is bringing us more money into our pockets. And one way to get more money into your pocket is to develop a high income skill. A high income skill is a skill that you can be paid a lot of money for. Now, not necessarily you to be a full-time photographer, but then you can also do something like teaching. Now, for you to teach photography like I am doing, it's important for you to really know what you're talking about. And for you to know what you're talking about, you need to have an improved skill of what you're talking about. And now, as a photographer, when you're teaching photography, then it's important for you to understand photography and photography skills. And so teaching is one way in which you can earn something, or you can earn an extra income from. You can get students whom you teach photography. You're not a photographer per se, but then you understand photography. And so for you to develop that high income skill, it's important for you to develop your skills. You need to go to a class, or maybe watch YouTube videos, or maybe enroll into a physical class with your local photographer. And so it's important for you to have these extra skills so that you can develop your income skill. It's not necessarily you to be a good photographer in camera. You can teach something like, for example, Photoshop editing or Lightroom editing, or maybe you can be a photography business consultant. And so developing these high income skills, it depends on how also you study and research and learn from other people. And so that is one of the reasons why you need to have an improved photography skill if you want to have an extra income in your pocket, not necessarily you being the photographer himself or herself. Number 5 is diversification. So what do I mean by diversification? Now, it's important for you to have several skills, especially if you are a person who is looking for employment or is looking for a place to get employed. It's important for you to have so many things that you can do, because people do not want to pay different people to do different things. They would rather pay one person to do those many things. And so if you have a photography skill, if you have, for example, a digital marketing skill, if you have another skill, then you will be higher ranked for you to become maybe an executive of a certain company or something. And so having a photography skill is one way in which you can diversify your kinds of skill. And so, for example, I use this example a lot because it works a lot. If you are, for example, a marketing manager, if, for example, you're a communications officer or communication expert in your company, and you have a communication maybe degree or undergraduate course, it's important for you to have extra photography skills, because those kinds of careers are not only about the marketing or using our strategies, it's about also creating content. And for you to create content, you need very good photography skills. Now you can also add even videography skills, because they really work with your kind of job. And so it's important for you to have photography skills when you are in the marketing world or in the communications world. And that's a way for you to diversify your level of skills, and that will make you be ranked higher in being considered for certain jobs and positions. And so diversification is another reason why you should improve your photography skills. Now we have a bonus tip for you. Now, photography is fun, but also photography is a lot of work. You need to develop a lot of skills on it. You need to really labor for you to become a good photographer in all aspects, in aspects of operating a camera, in aspects of editing, in aspects of PR and public relations. Remember, you're not photographing trees or buildings unless you're an architectural photographer. Most of the times you're photographing people, and you need to understand how to relate with them and how to deal with them. And so make sure that you set your mind that photography is a lot of work, but then have fun when you're doing it. And so thank you for listening to us, and also if you have not subscribed to our channel, welcome to Creators Learning Hub. This is a new channel where you learn everything about photography, and we teach you very many things that concern photography: running a business, operating a camera, doing different kinds of photo shoots. And so all you need to do is become part of our community by clicking on the subscribe button below, and also on the bell icon for you to get notifications every time we release a new video. Then we would also request you to go and become part of our Facebook group, where we have a community where we discuss everything about photography. Also follow us on our Facebook page and on our Instagram page, and make sure that you be part of this community as we learn and grow better in photography. And now, until next time, let's continue being creative.